Breaking news! Obama once wrote to ex-girlfriend that he repeatedly fantasizes about making love to men. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. So, the breaking news. Obama's biographer, or actually I don't know that it's his biographer, a biographer says Obama used to write letters to an ex-girlfriend while they were together, sharing that he repeatedly fantasizes about making love to men. I find nothing wrong with that. But why this actually matters to me is Mr. Barack Obama, you know, he's kind of got his fist up someone's buttocks, using them as a puppet, running the country. Some would say he's maybe not the most honest fellow. So why this matters? If it's true, it's another mark of dishonesty that Obama has tarnished himself with, and I would say earned the lack of respect from Americans. But before we go on, there's a very interesting video I want to show you that really it calls this out and calls out something else. I mean, come on. Barack Obama and his beautiful wife, Michael Obama, Big Mike. Video calls that out, predicts it. Maybe there's a blood trail. I don't know. The chef is dead now. You got to think. But before we put our tinfoil hats on, I have to say when this news came out, it reminded me of this recent, probably my favorite Babylon Bee meme ever posted. Apparently Justin Trudeau and a Canadian dictator and his wife are getting a divorce. Babylon Bee says, Trudeau's divorce leaves nation in shock that he was married to a woman. And then this comes out about Obama. It's great. Now, the details of this story, there's definitely potential holes. It's really hearsay, where apparently these letters that Barack Obama wrote to his then girlfriend, she apparently sold them to make money. You know, he's president now. She made whatever amount of money she made. And those letters are now under lock and key. So now it's hearsay, where the biographer said, yeah, the ex-girlfriend, she told me about these letters, and the biographer made the notes based on what she says. So obviously she can say anything, and obviously she has the potential to be telling the truth. So in spite of what Fauci might tell you, this isn't scientifically clad. It's scientifically clad, like that's actually a term. It is now. You got to trust the science on this. But it's interesting. And of course, things start to add up. We all know about the Michael Obama conspiracy, where Michelle is actually a man lying to America this whole time. And if that's the case, this would make sense. Barack Obama repeatedly fantasizing about making love to other men, which is very beautiful and sensual. He's not looking to ravage them. Like, he could have said that. He didn't. He wants to make love to men. That's his fantasy. But is it his reality? Did he actually marry a man who's been disguised as a woman this whole time? You let these potentially photoshopped pictures be the judge. Here you see, this is basically proof. Game, set, match Obamas, because to me, the most convincing thing about this picture is the yellow arrow that's drawn showing Michelle Obama's crotch. Now, a crotch which is potentially photoshopped, and even if it's not, she's wearing clothing, and we all know that clothing never gets wrinkled. So given that it never gets wrinkled, it could only mean one thing: a wiener. But again, the yellow arrow here is the most convincing thing. And here we have a more convincing picture, more scientifically clad, because there's not just an arrow, but there's also a circle. And what's circled and what the arrow is pointing to actually doesn't really look like a wiener, which can only mean one thing. It's definitely a wiener, because someone went to the trouble of putting a circle and an arrow here. Now, I make fun of it. I'm probably offending some of y'all right now. We're like, JP, you're acting like Michelle Obama could be a woman. What is wrong with you, man? First off, I apologize. I've actually just never seen a picture where, like, I'm convinced, because I know, like, photoshopping's a thing, and, like, well, you drew an arrow. That is very convincing. So I'm making fun of evidence that doesn't seem very strong to me. But I'm not necessarily convinced Michelle Obama's a woman. I want to be honest with you. I want to look you right in the freedom-loving eyes and say, I don't know what Michelle Obama is. But with this story coming out, it would make sense. Like the conspiracy, which, we all know what that means. It means probably true. The conspiracy that Michelle is a man named Michael makes sense, because if this dude fantasizes about making love to men, it would make sense that he's with a man that he can repeatedly make sweet, messy love to. But there's a video, and to me, this is the most convincing piece of evidence on the whole conspiracy that I've ever seen. Now, this video of Joan Rivers, it's not only evidence of Michelle Obama as a man, but also evidence substantiating this new biographer's claim that Obama was writing letters to an ex-girlfriend saying he repeatedly fantasizes about making love to men. It includes both. Kind of makes you think. Now, before I show you this video, it's just a short 39 seconds. You might be saying, JP, it can easily be a deep fake. Well, I thought of that. And because I'm a scientist, what I did on YouTube, I scrolled down and I saw that it was uploaded 5 years ago. Deep fakes were either non-existent or a hell of a lot less existent back then. So I will say the one fallacy of this video is it's relatively low quality. So it could easily be voice dubbed, someone pretending to be Joan Rivers. But I doubt anyone on the internet would do that. So let's just treat this as admissible to court and consider what Joan Rivers has to say about the Obamas.
Miss Rivers, how are you? You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I'm so excited.
Okay.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And the fact that she has severe Botox, so her lips, even if she was talking, Joan Rivers is dead, but when she was alive, when she was talking, her lips don't even match her words, would make it actually easier to dub voice into this. But again, I don't want that to be their alley. I want this to be true. So let's just do confirmation bias right now.
Do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
So we've already had the first gay president with Obama. Joan Rivers, did she know? She's saying she knew. And the most important part.
Michelle is a
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
And she says that Michelle Obama is a transgender. Wow. And this video is entitled, Joan Rivers Dies After Saying Obama is Gay and Michelle is a Man. That makes me think the chef of the Obamas that was found not swimming too well, dead in their own pond on their own property. What did he see? What did he know? He's dead. Joan Rivers is dead. Joan Rivers very likely could maybe have said what we just witnessed her maybe saying. Think about that. Now, I'm mostly amused by this. Obama, if there was a moral to this story, it would be to basically confirm Obama is a deceptive human posing as a really astute statesman. He's out for our best interest, very charismatic, great to listen to, but deceptively posing as that to usher in a more evil agenda, potentially still running our country, even though it's very unlikely that Biden, high-performing Biden, how would he not be in complete control of our country? So at best, the moral of the story is it's confirmation that a deceptive person is deceptive, because here's some other things that he's been deliberately deceiving the public on. But the bigger reason is this is just amusing to me. I love speculating, and I'm going on record. I am committed to believing that this is all true, no matter what. You can show me evidence that actually proves it's not true, yet I identify this as true. Please respect my truth. I need this to be a safe space, and I hope you can just accept me and my truth together. And I want to convince you to make this your truth as well, because it matters. I don't know why it matters, but it really feels like it matters to me. With that said, my freedom-loving friend, thank you for having fun with me on this video. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. But before you go, I want to pay some bills and tell you about something I absolutely love. Do you know what the problem is with saunas? Most of them suck because they're expensive and take up a lot of space. And that makes it really hard, expensive, and inconvenient to get the amazing benefits that you will get if you're doing saunas regularly. But I'm happy to say Boncharge solves those problems with the infrared sauna blanket. It's by far become my favorite way to sauna. I'll tell you why in a second, but first, some of the amazing benefits of why I sauna is boosted metabolism, stress reduction, sleeping better, and detoxification. And there's a lot of others. If you want to be lean and ripped, can you say heat shock proteins, bro? So aside from gifting me the amazing benefits from an infrared sauna, the other reasons why I absolutely love the infrared sauna blanket by Boncharge is because it's inexpensive and it's convenient and compact. If I wasn't using the most cost-effective sauna system on the market, I'd have a big, blocky, expensive sauna taking up my entire bedroom or half my living room or half my garage. But instead of that, I get to quickly and easily roll out the infrared sauna blanket. I'm usually using it for 30-minute sessions 3 times a week, and then when I'm done, I wipe it down, put it away, and I don't have my beautiful home left cluttered. Using this bad boy has become an absolute staple in my health and fitness routine. I find I recover faster from exercise, injuries recover faster, my metabolism is boosted, and I'm detoxifying on a regular basis. And I sleep better. If you want to bring the most cost-effective, convenient, and compact infrared sauna system on the market into your life, then just go to boncharge.com/JPReacts. And while you're there, use the discount code JPReacts for 15% off. Happy health and healing, my friend.